A very good afternoon. It's Saturday the 13th of June. Thanks for clicking on the Vogan'S European Outlook. Looking at the 2 metre temperature anomalies here, or should I say the sea surface temperature anomalies. I'll try and get that right. You can see here the El Nino continuing to develop here off the South American coast. That's going to be very interesting to see whether we can see this continuing to develop, and even perhaps some cooler waters developing in a more global sense. We've got cool waters off the eastern half of the United States. We've got cold waters surrounding the UK, which is quite interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see if you combine it all. Can we bring the temperature down globally? Bring it down from the new levels that we've reached, so to speak, in the last few years in the wake of course, the Super El Nino of 2015-16. So that's a look at the global sea surface temperature anomalies. Of course, we've got warm water in the northern Indian Ocean, cool water in the southern Indian Ocean, and of course a lot of warm water off the eastern half of Asia as well, all associated with record-breaking heat here. The central Mediterranean is cool, but the Mediterranean in the western side is actually starting to warm up. Of course, we've got warm water in the Baltic Sea, as well as up to the north of Russia here, because we've seen some outstanding warmth around this region of the world here in the last few weeks here. So we're warming waters up here in the edge of the Arctic Ocean here. But it's going to be interesting to see as we go forward what takes place. Looking at a quick look at the CFSV2 for the upcoming 7 days for Europe. Big strong Scandinavian blocking high continuing to maintain itself over this region of Europe. So record breaking heat will continue here. We've got very, very cool, very wet conditions here across the southern half of Europe, and even extending into the UK. We're starting to moisten soils up after the driest spring on record. You can see here even week 2 continuing to have the Scandinavian block. We've got, of course, the low pressure underneath here. It's going to be interesting to see whether this will maintain itself, but we are becoming increasingly wet here across the south. My question is, if we continue to see wet conditions across the UK, can we extend this negative up into the British Isles for the heart of the summer season? That's where I'm going with the forecast, of course. So that's it for today. Hope you have a great day. I'll be back in the next few days with more. Bye for now.